Hi everyone, Gutis here. So today's assignment is going to be all about how to ask your teachers for your accommodations. So how to advocate for yourself. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have an actual copy of your accommodations. You can either look at your current IEP and you'll see the list in that packet, but the easiest thing in my opinion is to ask your case manager. Most IEP programs are online now, so teachers can just download your accommodations and give you a copy. So you can have that in your binder or wherever you want to keep it just so you can have easy access to it. The second thing you want to do is write a letter to your teachers. The reason why it's a letter is because you physically hand them that letter and it kind of starts that dialogue, that communication, that talk. Make sure that in your letter you include a list of your accommodations, which ones you use the most, what kind of learner are you, basically anything that has to do with the way you learn. You learn best in groups, you learn best independently. Now that doesn't mean that you won't have group work or that you won't be able to work independently, but it's important for your teacher to know what ways you learn best. The second thing is, as the year goes by, you're going to have assignments, so you're going to be needing your accommodations. I recommend that for those you talk to your teacher in person, just because it's there and then, and you can talk to them during break if you're kind of shy, and it's part of your IEP is that you have your right for your privacy. So you don't have to talk to them about your IEP and accommodations in front of everyone. You can wait for break, lunch, before school, after school. And you can always ask help from your case manager to communicate with that teacher. But I do recommend as assignments are coming up, talk to that teacher in person and let them know, hey, tomorrow for that test, I'm going to need to take it in Miss Guti's class. Or, that assignment with the math, it's taking me a really long time, so I'm going to need it to be shortened so I can turn it in on time. Those kind of things. So make sure that you're talking to your teacher in person as well. The third thing I wanted to talk about is writing an email. You can also write an email if you're kind of shy or you just, you don't see any time where you can talk to your teacher independently without anyone around. Email them. Let them know what's up. If a test is coming up, again, let them know that's the situation. Email is probably the easiest way if you don't find any moment where you guys have privacy, where you guys can talk about that. The last thing I do want to say is, although this is something you do want to make sure you can do independently, you can always ask your case manager for help. They can help you kind of start that dialogue, but it is something that you want to be able to do independently. Just because when you guys go to college or when you have a job, you're going to have to be able to ask for those accommodations independently without anyone's help. You won't have a case manager following you for the rest of your life. So make sure that you know how to ask for these things independently. If you go to college, you know how to go to the accessibility center and give them, a list of your accommodations so they know how they can help you. So you can ask your case manager, though, for that help at the beginning, because I know it can be pretty scary to talk to your teacher about your accommodations. But remember, you have a learning disability, and that doesn't mean that you can't learn. It just means that you learn differently. So your teacher needs to make sure that your teacher needs to make sure that they're teaching you in a way that you can learn and in a way that you can prove that you know the content. It's just that you can represent it in a different way. So remember, you're not asking for something that you don't deserve. Okay? It is in your IEP, and it is a legal document. So again, if you're kind of shy, embarrassed, feel nervous to talk to your teacher, your case manager is there to help you with the beginning process so you can start that communication, the back and forth. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.